don't know whether I'm going to draw on this banner because it's so good, but then you kind of need to look out for the combination of attacks and relics that you kind of need to make the ultimate combo. So I'm going to assess 3 relics kind of at the same time. We're going to assess Lightning's Ultra Soul Break, her BSB2, and her Legend Materia at the same time. So say, let's cast her Ultra Soul Break first. So what this does is deal 10 physical lightning attacks. Close the page. Reduce delay of the user's actions for 1 turn. Temporarily infuse the user with the power of lightning, so we have the end lightning. Blinding X mode. So what Blinding X mode does is temporarily raises the user's attack a moderate amount. Reduce delay of the user's actions after making a lightning attack. So how does this go well with a BSB2? So let's cast this, deal the 10 physical lightning attacks, reduce delay, kind of enters lightning into a god mode trance, similar to Thunder God Sid. Cast a BSB2, reduce, it will be pretty much instant in this case, and also we have those lightning attacks to which makes an additional reduction in her casting time. So even this has a reduced delay before hitting, so adding that on is almost instant as well. So it ends up being pretty insane. But say if you only get her Legend Materia, what does her Legend Materia do? It has the plus 10 attack mastery bonus, also small chance to trigger her lightning abilities twice, so that I think is a 25% chance to actually double hit. Really good with, say if you only have this, really good with the 5-star ability, the Twin Strike, the Lightning Twin Strike. I don't know what it's called specifically, but you guys know what I mean. But that will end up doing 4 attacks, so even if you just have this alone, the Legend Materia ends up being pretty damn good. So all these combined is an absolutely insane combination of relic attacks. God, pretty damn insane. Alright, so next we have Sid's Oversoul. Also ends up doing a pretty big hit. What was the... I forgot what the actual percentage was, but it ends up being like super high. Deals massive magic, dark, and holy damage to one target, deals more damage the shorter the countdown on the user's doom. So say if you have 1, I think it was like 4,000 something % multiplier. Absolutely insane. Plus 10 magic, but hey, ends up being on a countdown, which I really hate countdowns, to be honest. I hate time limits in general, so that's why I kind of avoid using Doom unless like I kind of have to. But hey, Memento Mori, we have a good 45 seconds there anyway, so really good. Then we have Sid's BSB2. We all know what makes this good. The magic and defense a small amount, so it adds that buff which pretty much stacks with so many things. We have the instant 4 attacks and also the additional buff here which lowers resistance but raises magic. So we all know what good this does. Also with his SSB, which is able to... I should do his SSB. Whoa, that's his Legend Materia. Almost got that wrong. So this does... I thought this one was the one that does Doom on him actually. So did I actually get that wrong? Now I need to check that. Let's just check it all together because I'm just gonna be forgetting things all over the place, and if I get something wrong then people will say, what the hell, this guy is... what is this guy doing? So this is Sid's Finery. Yes, I knew it. I knew this one does the Doom, because it always cuts out there. So it deals 6 magic, non-elemental attacks to run target, reduce the user's magic casting time for 4 turns, raise the user's magic on moderate amounts, raise resistance of small amounts, and afflict user with Doom. So this is our Doom counter without using Memento Mori. But I would probably just use Memento Mori regardless instead of this, because it's kind of wasting additional Soul Break gauge, and I don't really want that with Sid because he does so much damage in general with his BSB anyway, so I kind of think this Super Soul Break is kind of redundant even with the additional magic up. But hey, you have that. Also have Mouth of the Dead. Increase the duration of stat buffs generated by the user and related effects a small amount applies to most stats. I think this increases his time for his BSB as well, so you have to add that into his BSB, making it even more powerful. God damn! Pretty insane, these legend materials, and we're just going to get more of them, so you kind of need to study up on these. Now we have our new character, Nabat. Nabat or Nabat? I don't know. I'll say Nabat, but I'll probably get it wrong. 134 attack, so this is another sword, isn't it? Yeah. Looks like a fencer sword, right? Looks like a toothpick, actually. Okay, so what this does is, looks like Dark in Peril. I didn't remember this off by heart. Burst abilities deal 4 magic, dark, and non-elemental attacks to one target, so that's kind of standard. Fiendish Smile, deal 2 magic, dark, and non-elemental attacks to all targets. Small chance to temporarily lower their dark resistance a small amount. Okay, at least that's to all targets. This to random targets, so it's kind of a stacking ability, it looks like. Kind of interesting. So this is the first one where you can actually stack the Imperil like over and over and over again. Because this is to random targets, you'll most likely get all the targets, most likely with the United attacks, but then you can stack on more and more and more. So again, it is a pretty interesting burst soul break. Would I use it though? Man, with all the good 13 relics, I probably wouldn't use Nabat just yet. But hey, it's an interesting one to pair up with the Dark team, that's for sure. Dark in Peril team, gosh. Can you make a Dark in Peril team? Man, that would be pretty insane too. But even just a Dark team in general, gosh, there's a lot of Dark attacks that you can use. I know someone mentioned to me a Dark villain team. You can actually make that now. Okay, then we have Nabat's Finery. Deal magic, dark, and non-elemental attacks to 7 random targets, temporarily lower their attack and magic a large amount, so they're making Nabat into a support character here. Support plus magic. It reminds me of Terra, actually. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But does Nabat have support ability? I just need to double check, because she is a new character, and I'm not really familiar with these new characters, to be honest. I'm just being real with you guys. I'm just going to check that really quickly if my iPad doesn't suss out. Alright, so she does have Magic 5 support for Darkness 5, Witch 4. I think you can get Witch up to 5 with her motes, but it's kind of disappointing how she only gets support 4 anyway, but you do have an additional support besides Saz. I usually bring Saz or Null to do my support for me. Okay, Null, of course, is the thief. Then we have Meteor Blaze. This one is pretty high ranked as a mage soul break, since it does have mind and magic. It doesn't come by too often. Also the Haste Dagger as well, so you can pretty much cast this straight up with your mage team. And it pretty much stacks with almost pretty much everything. Okay, then we have Rain's Gloves, finally giving us the Holy Imperil. Would I use this? Probably not. I'd probably just skip it. Again, Sid Reigns is just such an insane character where I just want to skip to his burst and then just go ahead with his overstrike and just forget about all the rest. The main thing is just getting his mastery bonuses. But hey, if you want, you can do a holy team and then definitely his first glove will come into use. Okay, let's do the 100 gem draw here. I don't know. I still don't know whether I'm going to do a 50 mithril draw. I got one dupe, which is Sid's Finery on this one. Got a 3-star. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so bad if I get nothing though, but it's a very interesting banner because this banner should have come after the festival, so this is a particularly strong banner with legend materials as well. So you're kind of skipping ahead a few events if you decide to draw for this banner, and if you get an Ultra Soul Break there. Why am I calling it Overstrike Soul Break? Ultra Soul Break, then you're kind of ahead of the pack here. Only for a few events though, but then it's kind of, you get that good feeling, you know? Oh, gosh, I don't know. I really don't know. We have a chance for pretty much everything of Lightning's, everything of Sid's, besides Lightning's other Soul Break. What's the other Soul Break? I don't... Oh yeah, Ultra... Overstrike Soul Break. Man, I'm getting them all mixed up. I don't know, guys. We'll do one, eh? We'll do 150. It feels like so much mithril because we begin these half-price ones for so long. That's why I'm kind of... Gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? If I get 1 out of 11 and if I get like Sid's Finery, oh my gosh, that would just be fucking hell for me. I know a lot of people are getting Nabat's Super Soul Break, which I guess will be pretty shitty as well. It's not that bad of a relic though. Definitely use her for a good support. Oh my gosh! I just want everything. Can't I just get 11 5-stars right now? That'd be great. Alright, let's do one then. Or else I'm just gonna regret it later. I'm gonna regret it now, I bet. Please, Mog. Fuck! I knew it! I fucking knew it! This is gonna be a dupe, isn't it? It's gonna be a fucking dupe. This is why I like half-price draws now. Fuck, man. Better be a fucking good relic, man. Guaranteed. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Drawing for Sid's BSB. Drawing for any of Sid's relics. Get this fucking shit. It's painful, man. I think this is the worst draw that I've seen, like, in a while. But hey, I was really happy with my Nightmare Choice one, and hey, I said to myself that I didn't really care too much for Sid Reigns, but I think it's more the fact that people are influencing me that Sid Reigns' BSB is so good, which it is, but oh well, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just gonna sub in the corner and forget about this draw. This draw is nothing to me, to be honest. I'm never gonna use Nabat in my FF13 team. She does look pretty sexy, but I'd probably use her if I had a BSB as well. Because I have quite a bit of Final Fantasy 13 relics in the end of the day, so it's just really sucky. Anyway, good luck on your draws. Hopefully it was a lot better than mine, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.